So up to this point, you've been expanding on your psychic tool belt. So be sure to watch those videos. And if you need to, you can watch them a few times, okay, till you finally get the concepts. But remember, it's not about trying to understand it. It's more about, hey, get into meditation, see what you see, observe what you observe, right? And it's more the practice of being neutral, observing, not thinking about it more, right? But really just allowing. We're creating that kind of same experience of, it's almost like deja vu, right? Where you're just not thinking of it. It's like, oh, where'd that energy come from? Oh yeah, okay, right? There's no thinking involved. You're just allowing. So to expand upon that, I'm going to have you read, let's see, you're going to be reading How to Read the Future, all right? And so when it comes to reading the future, I'm going to have you visualize a timeline, okay? And then, you'll create a rows of whatever it is you want to look at for the future. So the future of my job, or the future of, how will life look 5 years from now, right? Now, here's the thing about reading the future. It's all based on a momentum, okay? So if you think about it, here's your timeline. In the middle, let's say the middle's that point in time that's right now, the present. Well, there's all the stuff that happened in the past, right? And then there's all the stuff that will lead up to the future. Well, the stuff from the past, there's a momentum to it. Does that make sense? So all the stuff leading up to the present time. And then based on that momentum, you can see the energy of how it'll go into the future, right? So what you'll do is, and when I lead you through the meditation, you'll create the timeline, a little bit out from the past and a little bit out into the future, all right? And just depending on how far you want to look out in the future. And then what you'll do is you'll create a rows of whatever it is you want to look at for the future, but start it in the past, right? Start the rows in the past, see how it looks, then you'll move it across the timeline to present day, right? See how it looks. And then based on the momentum of it all, you'll see, oh yeah, as the rose moves out into the future, oh, I see the rose got brighter. Or, maybe it's like for a job, right? And you're just wondering, oh, is this job going to be a dead-end job, right? And there you are moving the rose across the timeline, and like the rose starts to fall over, right? The petals fall off. Who knows what you'll see? All right, so it's all information, okay? So again, just to review, you're going to create a timeline. There's always a momentum, and then it goes out into the future. Now, the great thing about reading future readings is now that you know this information, right, you can make different decisions, okay? This is all based on the momentum from the past. But now that you know how it's going to turn out in the future, you can make different decisions. All right, so you have to watch out, because when some people ask for readings about their future, I've had so many times where people are like, well, the psychic told me that's why it's going to happen. I'm like, no. All I said was based on the momentum of the past and how it looks like going out into the future, right? This is what I see. Now, what you can do is you could say to the person you're reading, well, let's say you made this other choice, right? Then create a new timeline based on this different kind of choice that you can make. Let's see how the rose looks as you move it out into the future this time. All right, so that's just another way you could read about the future based on making new choices. All right, so again, when you start doing future readings for others, just kind of give them that spiel, right? I like to tell them, hey, this is all based on the momentum from the past. Is how your future looks now. However, you can make different choices, and I could go ahead and do a reading on what that different choice looks like, and then you can make your own decisions from there. All right, so that's the primer on how to read the future. In the next video, I'll lead you through that. All right.